International Marketing Strategy with case studies in Starbucks, presented by Stacy Breckenridge, Yum Brands, presented by Dan Richman, and McDonald's, presented by Kevin Liu. When creating a market strategy, there are several factors that contribute to the development and execution within foreign countries. The research questions outlined strive to provide insight into the complexity that surrounds developing a comprehensive international marketing mix. How does the company's market entry strategy impact their marketing strategy? What macroeconomic factors impact a firm's marketing strategy? And how does the marketing strategy change over time? Today, Starbucks has more than 19,000 company-owned stores worldwide. Thousands more are planned in Latin America and Asia combined. Part of the company's motivation for expansion between 2007 and 2009 was to compete with Yum Brands and McDonald's, particularly McDonald's, who was rolling out their McCafés. However, their aggressive plan to add up to 6 stores per day came at a price. In 2006 and 2007, Starbucks same-store sales start to decline. Many believe the Starbucks experience had been watered down due to rapid and wide growth. They failed to connect with consumers in Australia, who already had established coffee cultures, resulting in 61 stores closing. In China, their outlet in the Forbidden City was forced to close due to a backlash on social media. Further pressures were mounting from both competitors and imitators. Former CEO Howard Schultz was brought back to lead the company. As Schultz looked forward, he needed to decide again how to approach international markets. Should the company resume its international expansion, and if so, what would their marketing strategy be going forward? And more importantly, could they learn from past mistakes? The goal of any marketing strategy is to grow your business and increase brand awareness. While Starbucks has not historically invested in advertising, they focus on the Starbucks experience and word of mouth. Part of their strategy is leveraging their stores as a third place, a place where consumers come to meet friends, business partners, to plug in and work or study. The place has become as much a part of the product as the coffee. This is especially true in places like China and Japan, where they live as extended families in smaller houses. In these nations, there is a strong demand for Starbucks as a third place. One of their key marketing strategies for growth is to respect and embrace local tastes, rather than trying to change culture. You can see this in the design of the store itself. It's not a one-size-fits-all mentality. More cultural differences can be seen in the food selections and drink selections, such as the popular green tea frappuccino and red bean frappuccino, as well as the introduction of more teas. To extend its reach beyond coffee, Starbucks has also acquired the pastry company La Boulange and the tea company Teavana. Starbucks is almost as well known for its Wi-Fi as its coffee. They currently have over 34 million Facebook likes and over 3 million Twitter followers. They do well at using social media and mobile technology to build better relationships with their customers. Starbucks has begun to make technology a key part of the user experience to improve on brand loyalty, introduce new products, and improve waiting times by use of their new mobile apps to place orders and prepay, all part of their marketing strategy to extend their reach as a global company.
Hello, my name is Dan Richmond and I'll be presenting Yum Brands. Yum was founded in 1997 after PepsiCo spun off its restaurant holdings. The company, located in Lexington, Kentucky, is made up of 3 different fast food restaurants: Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell. The company is focused on international growth as the US market is considered mature. This slide shows that they have 58 restaurants per million residents of the United States and only 2 restaurants per million residents in emerging markets. When expanding internationally and domestically, Yum uses a franchise partner strategy. When opening a franchise, Yum provides detailed instructions regarding menu items, store layout, branding, and the equipment that the franchise needs to purchase. Yum has deviated from this strategy when the market conditions permit. An example of this is in China, where Yum had to enter via joint ventures due to government restrictions. After restrictions lifted, Yum recognized the opportunity to open company-owned stores and now operates over 5,000 company-owned stores in China. When expanding internationally, Yum recognizes the importance of maintaining true to the brand. You'll notice that there are 4 screenshots from different home pages for the KFC brand from different parts of the country. In the center is Colonel Sanders, the centerpiece of the brand. In the top left corner, you'll see a screenshot from KFC Australia. You'll notice the layout is very clean and simple. Additionally, the homepage features burgers, which is a different product mix from you'll see in other markets. In the top right, you'll see a homepage from Pakistan. Notice the warm colors and the attention to spice. This is appealing to the local desire for spicy food. In the bottom left corner, you'll see the landing page for KFC Czech Republic. The layout is clean, simple, and appeals to the health-conscious side of KFC. In the bottom right corner, you'll see the KFC landing page for the United States. You'll notice it focuses on family and the ever-present bucket of chicken. Yum's international expansion has not been without its macroeconomic hurdles. In 2012, a Chinese chicken supplier was found to be providing chicken that was doped with an illegal amount of antibiotics. As a result, Yum's 2013 fiscal year reported lower earnings than expected. Additionally, childhood obesity is closely linked with Western fast food. As you can see from the chart, the United States ranks highest in percentage of overweight and obese children under the age of 20. The next highest ranked is China, which is growing at an exponential rate and is linked very closely to the consumption of fast food. To overcome the previously discussed macroeconomic factors, Yum has leveraged strong brands KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell. Yum also benefits from the opportunity to introduce new products from different parts of the world. Yum introduced the KFC Double Down in the United States to a tremendous amount of fanfare and social media buzz. Yum leveraged this buzz and fanfare to launch the product internationally in a phased rollout in a limited time product offering. The product was offered initially in Canada and then expanded to parts of Europe, and by the time it reached Japan, it was met with long lines and an unbelievable amount of excitement.
McDonald's made it big in the United States. After standardizing its service quality, creating value propositions, and implementing sound safe protocols, the company was ready to go global. Although McDonald's quality was much better than local restaurants, their supply chain operations were still heavily scrutinized by the media. Unclean sources of food are very common in China, so McDonald's may not have purposely served the food that wasn't fresh, but the company was always blamed. Contrary to the old stereotype that Chinese labor is cheap, the rising cost of food and labor in China has become a very pressing issue for McDonald's, and they must continuously adjust their prices to hit the local supply and demand equilibrium price point.
In the United States, McDonald's marketed itself as having foods that bring fun and happiness, but when they moved to China, they had to reposition themselves, changing their menu drastically to have more chicken and fish products and less pork and beef items.
McDonald's had the quality of a global company and the ability to satisfy the taste buds of the locals. With the goal of family foods instead of fun foods in mind, McDonald's redesigned their Chinese menu and marketing campaigns to show less Angus burgers and more spicy chicken burgers, which were typically endorsed by a trending Asian celebrity who would typically be Chinese or Korean. McDonald's success in China can be attributed to 5 major factors. Quality consistency that was much better than local foods because of their standardized operations. New menu with fragrance, color, flavor, and variety. A value meal that serves smaller fries and drinks for a cheaper price. 24-hour restaurant locations and delivery services. Finally, dessert kiosks for on-the-go drinks and sweets.
When entering foreign markets, all three organizations chose to enter with a standard product mix, with localization of some branding elements, but at the same time remaining consistent with the core company branding. As the organizations gain knowledge from international experience, their marketing mixes update and strategies change. Through time spent in the market, each company recognized unique challenges that required updates to their marketing mix. Through product innovations in each market, new products are introduced to appeal to local palates, whether it's removing pork products or adding vegetarian options or redesigning the store itself. All three companies adapted to local demand and leveraged this experience to spawn further growth.